Check. Can you hear me? This is a volume check. Please let me know if you can hear me. Sick. It's been a while, guys. Welcome back. Am I dark? I look dark on my screen. Can you see my face? I had put a hat on because my hair looks like this. But let me know. Is it too dark? It looks dark on my screen. It's cool. All right, sick. I wanted to do this because my next episode has a guest, and we don't really I shot it yesterday, so we don't talk about the album. We don't talk about like the stuff that's currently happening in the culture. We talk about great stuff. It's a great episode. It's an hour and a half, and it's a guest that you guys are familiar with. But I didn't get to talk about the Drake P&D album, which I've been listening to quite a bit, and I wanted to talk about it here. Since we're on this live stream, I'll say it now because not everybody, if you know, you know. The guest is our good friend Clay, my good friend Clay from Love Is Blind. He happened to be in town, came by. We had a really great hang, and he was my first on-camera guest. The conversation is very funny. We have a really good time. But that being said, we recorded it before this album came out, which I've been listening to almost exclusively since. So let me go through because I want to go through some of the records I like, and so should we do this? I got up in front of me right now the some sexy songs for you track list. I'm honestly trying to remember. First listen, I'll give you like my genuine thoughts as I lived with it. The first listen was kind of like, okay, I get it. Like it's a safe album. He doesn't take many risks. It's Drake just leaning into, I mean, just using the party sound and that a whole ethereal vibe as a guide, and to just stay clear of all rappy stuff. And then I got to Give Me a Hug. And Give Me a Hug is hilarious because I've been saying for Jesus, damn sirens. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's annoying me. Let's do this. Hold on. Let me do this real quick too. All right. So yeah, I got to Give Me a Hug, and then I thought, okay, this is I didn't hate it. I like Give Me a Hug, which I think is a standout because it obviously sounds so different than the whole album. But it is funny. I mean, it's Drake, like, and I've been saying for a long time, all Drake needs is a hug from people that he knows because it seems like he's been very lonely. So the fact that "Give Me a Hug" is the standout song to me, at least, is very funny. Obviously some shots of like Kendrick, but like I don't even, who gives a shit? Like that's gonna come with it. That's who he is. He's going to never let this go away. I mean, like I respect it. I think like what do you say, the line "fuck a beef, I'm trying to get the party lit." I get it. Like you can see that line and be like, well, yeah, it's easy to say fuck something when you lost. It's like, fuck this game. I don't like playing basketball anyway. It's like, oh yeah, because you lost. If you won, you'd feel differently. But you know, twerking with the dictionaries, all that stuff. I get it. Like, I get it. He's making fun of intelligent women that read, God forbid. Outside of that song, because I know that's like the big one, I think, damn, I don't want to play because I don't want to get let me get this thing so I can listen to some of these songs. Going old school. I got a dongle. Let me plug up here, and then I'll just be able to. I don't know them by name yet. I have to just hear it, and I'll know if it's the song that I am thinking of. I think. Oh shoot. Wait, why was that not playing? That's really weird. I guess I'll just go with Bluetooth. Die Trying is very good. I like Die Trying a lot. Sorry if you saw my butt. Oh my, why is this not working? Why is nothing working? Connect to the AirPods. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Die Trying might be my favorite record. That's a great melody, great hook. Let me try this again. Oh, that's why. Oh, hold on. Let me hold on. Sorry, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Technology. Okay, here we go. All right, sorry about that. Die Trying might be my favorite song. I think it is my favorite song. That PND hook. Then he goes, and over. I don't know if that's Drake or PND. I think it's Drake, actually. They both do it. That song's really good. Die Trying's a fun song. And I like that sound from the both of them. And then I think that goes into the song I might like the least. Is that what the one I'm thinking of? There's one of these songs where he talks about. No, it's not that one. Meet Your Padre is not for me at all. I skip it. I skipped it on the first listen. I'm skipping it now still. It's not for me. I don't care when Drake sings in Spanish. It's never gonna work for me. Raining in Houston is okay, I guess. The thing with a lot of these songs, at least to me, like, it's not bad music, but like nothing jumps out, like nothing makes it special, I guess is what I'm learning the more I listen to it. It's like, yeah, it's Drake, it's PND, they make good music. There's quality sound. But it's like none of it's like except for um Die Trying would probably be the one that I'm like, oh, this is this is a fun. I like this record a lot. That one, and I do like I like the Response record. We'll call it the Response record. Give Me a Hug. Let me see, what else do I like? CN Towers is like, it's not a bad start. Yeah, I'm seeing young, old vi it's stale. I don't know if stale is the word I just don't maybe that would be a more appropriate word. Yeah, "Give Me a Hug" and "Die Trying" are by far the 2 best songs on it. Like, I'm listening to Mothballs right now. I mean, it's just another Drake song. I don't know, there's, like, nothing special about it. Is "Crying in Chanel" good? I think that one I like that one. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I have to listen to it more. I just don't think it's like I generally I don't know what I expected, but this is just I think, in the position Drake's in, and I'm a Drake fan, I love Drake. I think if you're a fan of Drake and you're rooting for Drake, you want him to come back with something that's, like, so unquestionably amazing that in when the world's doubting his brilliance and his, superstardom, he puts out a project that's so undeniably great that you can't even say anything. And not that this takes away how great Drake is as an artist at all, it doesn't. I just think it's just like it's an injection of music that I feel like we didn't need. It's just like, okay, like, it's just a more it's like, alright, like, that's cool. I'll listen I'm going to listen to it. Honestly, I'm going to listen to those 2 songs a lot. I'm gonna listen to what are they called again? Give Me a Hug and Die Trying. I'm gonna listen to those 2 songs probably a lot. But the rest of it's like cool. Like if it comes in passing, whatever. But I don't know. Like I don't it's also very early. I haven't heard this out yet. I haven't heard it outside of my apartment. I was walking around yesterday. I had to do some errands. I was listening to it when I was outside, but I don't know. Maybe the version of R&B that I like isn't this kind of like I don't there's that whole that one song where Party's like staring at the girl's tattoo on her ass and it's another guy's name and he wants it to be his name and like that stuff just doesn't do it for me. Maybe it's also just it's the sound and then I think a lot of it for me as well as the lyrical content. I don't care that you're hooking up with a girl and her tattoo on her ass is another guy's name. It just doesn't Spider-Man, Superman, like it's like kind of elementary. It's like kind of, grade school stuff. I don't know. Anybody else have any thoughts? I'll look at some of the comments. Sorry, I've just been rambling. And I'm looking at old party albums. Like I'll go back to P&D's catalog 'cause again, I don't even think this is obviously more of a P&D sounding project than it is a Drake's project. So I want to go to P&D stuff because that's what it would probably be properly compared to. I really liked what's that damn album called? It's old now. Damn, it's been 5 years. I liked Party Mobile. I listened to Party Mobile a lot that summer, and it's still in rotation for me. That's the kind of P&D I like. Obviously, like, if you wanna talk about the classic shit, like P&D 1, 2, 3, like, yes, those I'm just saying more recent stuff. Colors is okay. I don't think I really got into P&D 4 like that. A lot of people are saying neither of them are good vocalists or comparing their vocal capabilities. Um The real question is, can you make love to this album? Would I? No. That'd be weird. The thought of doing that now, because the lyrics, a lot of lyrics to me are funny and stuff that I can't take seriously. I really want to find that one song where he's like staring at the tattoo of another man, and that seems to be a big hang up for him. And then there's like let me see if I could find like the song Brian Steele about Drake saying the pussy's so good it could keep me inside, but I have to go link with the guys tonight. Like that's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old enough now that that doesn't do it for me. Maybe I just aged out of it. Just sounds like childish. This is the lyrics. The pussy's so good it could keep me inside, but fuck that baby. I'm gonna go pop out with the guys tonight. I feel like if a grown man just said that, they would get called a lot of 3-letter words. I mean, there's a beat to it. I get it. Like it's a song, but I don't know. Let me see if I can find more. A lot of you were saying Tory Lanez, and to be honest, even before everything that happened with him, I never was really into his music or listened to his music, so I don't have like a honest opinion on Tory's music. Oh, I found it. Lasers. This is the listen to these lyrics. Listen to this shit. Staring at your tattoo while I'm fucking you from the back. Doesn't say my name, but here's where we're at. Baby, say my name like Beyonce. Does that do it for people? Am I bugging? Am I a hater? I just that one. Those kind of lyrics don't do it for me. Yeah, like rated for G. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like you guys are damn near 40. You're about to get a colonoscopy next week. You're talking about staring at this girl's name on the guy's name. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old for this stuff now. I can't I don't take stuff like that seriously. I can't listen. It's like if someone said, could I make love to this album?" No, I'd start laughing when these kind of songs come up. Yeah, Jazz said Jazz just got home from a yard sale and bought a Sade album. If we're gonna put some music, throw some Sade on. I'm trying to honestly give a ranking of what I would rank this album. I don't know yet. I think I have to give it more listens. It's easy to listen to. It doesn't make you think. I think that's good. I think a lot of music that's good doesn't make you think or feel anything at all. It's just like playable. Um, but yeah, man, I'm gonna listen to it a lot. I want to hear it out. I don't know if it's gonna be something that people play outside. D. Mr. Davis said this album is best for being in the background. Like it gives him an instrumental vibe. Honestly, that was when I was running a bunch of errands yesterday. That's what it was for me. I was moving, walking all over the city. Uh, I was picking up stuff, and this album was. I just had the album on a loop, and I was like, okay, like this is like it's. I'm not, to your point, I'm not overly thinking. I'm not lost in the lyrics. I'm just like going about my day doing stuff, and this is just playing in the background. So sure, yeah, that's a big type of music. There's a huge lane for that kind of music. What's everybody doing tonight? It's a Saturday. It's snowing here. It's awful outside, so I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't think I know if I got anything in me. Supposed to link with some friends. The All-Star game activities are happening in a couple hours. I'm gonna try to see Brunson do the 3-point contest. Got to support. Staring out my window. I'm gonna put that one song on. What's that shit called again? Give me a hug. What else is going on in the world, guys? You guys any questions? Any topics worthwhile? I'm down to kick it. Kanye, what about Kanye? What did he do now? Didn't Bianca file for a divorce? So I wonder what the final straw was for her. What will be Drake's first week numbers? I don't know. I also don't give a shit about those, to be honest. I don't know why the world all of a sudden cares about sales. Like, who cares? I'm sure it'll do okay. Probably won't. I don't know. Maybe around 200. I don't know. I have no idea what that'll look like. Was good, Zuvi. And this was released under UMG though. This was put out under Drake's imprint. Jabari, what's your question? Whatever, we're here now. He said, I got a messy question, but I'll wait. Just ask it. If I want to wait, I just won't answer it, but I'd like to know what it is. Meet me at the comment. I am curious when Drake is going to drop his next solo album. That's obviously what everyone's waiting for or cares more about. I saw Luther jumped up. How do I feel about the new deal? I don't feel any way at all. I was well aware of that before they announced it publicly. That was like what they were working on all last year. It's not a big deal at all. Sorry if that's not a fun answer. Where's Danny? I want to know Danny's thoughts on this album. I'm sure he's hasn't gotten off his knees since this album came out. I do want to hear a solo Drake album. I want to see what direction he's headed in. When does Cardi drop? Like Cardi B or that's CRTI Cardi Playboy Cardi? I don't know. I don't know these people. Who else is in the 3-point contest now that you brought it up? NBA. Let's see who we got coming up tonight. Here's the lineup. Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Buddy Hield, Cam Johnson, Lillard, and Norman Powell. Am I bugging or is that just like kind of a random crew? Out of this crew, there's always a sleeper. I mean, I feel like sleeping on a white boy in a shooting contest is crazy. So Tyler, I feel like Tyler Hero is gonna do well. Obviously, I want Brunson to pull it off, but Brunson's too streaky. Like he's not like a deadpan 3-point shooter. I don't know. Cam Reddish is on fire. I think Cam Johnson. Cade Cunningham is having a year though. He's one of those guys where like I feel like he's coming for gold in everything he's doing. So I wouldn't be surprised if he really like goes out there and shows out. Leave me the fuck alone. Jesus Christ. You think Dame takes it? That's not a bad. I mean, betting against Dame in a shooting contest is crazy. So that's not a bad pick. Was this better? I feel like I look dark. All right, whatever. What else is going on? What the hell just happened? Do I think Dame is the dopest NBA rapper? I think I'm a hater. Like, if you're a professional basketball player, I'm not listening to your rapping ever. But I heard he's the best. I'm not listening to anybody rapping that can also hit a three from half court or dunk on somebody. I just think it's crazy. If you harness that many skills, amazing. I can't support both. I'm choosing one. If you're an athlete, I'm choosing the athlete. Stick to ball, yeah. Oh my god. Should I just get this stupid light? I was hoping not to have to use my actual studio light, but I'll just get it because people are saying it's dark. By the way, I'm still obsessed with these. This is that strawberry lemon poppy thing. It's like the healthy soda. All right, I guess that makes a big difference. Whatever. We're here now. It looks good. Y'all win. Any gaming streams? I've been bad lately. I've been playing a little bit, but I haven't been streaming. I have to remember to stream when I'm playing. Sorry about that. And I have to get that camera for the PlayStation still. I don't have that special camera yet. I want to add a camera for those streams. Comedy commentary stream on what? Damn, all my friends are washed. No one does anything anymore. which is kind of nice. If you guys want to know what I did today, I worked all day because I shot with Clay yesterday. Or no, I shot with Clay on Thursday. So I just figured I'd get ahead on everything. So I've just been like editing, coloring, rendering, doing the audio, and then today I spent most of today cutting clips. Then I had to also work on some other stuff, but this is life now. I don't really do anything fun. I guess this is fun, but it's not, when I say I don't do anything, where I used to just like do wild stuff during the day and just go off. Now it's more mature. J Rock says, "What's going on tonight?" You tell me, dude. I'm at the Brib. This is my night. I'm deciding if I want to do anything, to be honest, because it's pretty crappy out. I don't like doing anything when it's snowy and wet outside. I'm just not in the mood to get out there. So I could easily be convinced to stay at home. Do I play Madden? No, I play 2K though. I do have 2K. I don't really play it, but I have it. Beard looks dark. She. I keep forgetting to oil my beard. The oil makes it softer. It feels a little coarse at the moment. I remember he spoke about being a Linkin Park fan. How do I feel about the new music? I am a golden era Linkin Park fan. I couldn't tell you a single song that they put out since prior to Chester's passing. I listened to like Meteora and Hybrids Theory almost exclusively from them. Honestly, though, y'all, DJ's asking. Thank you, DJ, for the donation. Shout out to you. Honestly, though, y'all people really like or enjoy uh, P&B, peanut butter and jelly. Is that what you're asking? No, P&D. Him and Tori get on my nerves with the auto tune. I like real sounding voices. I think DJ, that's a fair question. I think we're kind of desensitized isn't the right word, but I think with the feeling you get when something's new and fresh has passed. Because think about it, Tori and P&D have been putting on music for well over a decade. So at this point, that sound like the sound isn't new. We've outlived that sound. Someone like me, I like the less interference, the better. As someone that listens mostly to R&B albums and songs from the 70s, early 80s, there's not an auto tune or anything, just some vocal stacking, and it's a little more gritty. It's not a little more; it's a lot more gritty and real. I like that kind of music. So even with newer R&B acts, I tend to lean on people that don't use auto tune, that don't use voice modulators, um, because that's just my preference. Harsh criticism here. I think when R&B artists use heavy auto tune, it just masks the imperfections and the lack of range in their vocal cords, in their tonality, and it makes it sound like eerie and cool when in fact it's just an easier route to have a lesser standard for yourself of your vocal capabilities, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to shit on this album or P&D in particular, Tori, whoever. Even though I just said earlier I don't listen to Tori, I never did. So I can't even give you a critique on his music. I think when I first came across his records, I didn't like it because it was so overly auto-tuned. I was like, oh, this is awful. Like clearly he has a preset that he puts into all of his records. And then since then, a bunch of other artists tried to copy it. It never sounds good to me, at least. But I guess that's yeah. I'm kind of over that. I just like real voices. I like real sounds. In the End is a damn classic, J Rock. I have not listened to the Dej Loaf project. I am not aware that she put out a new album. I will say this: I think she's criminally underrated in terms of female artists. I know we don't like stop comparing all women to women, but whatever. I'm doing it. She's a very good artist, and I don't think she gets the credit that she deserves in a mainstream way. Growing up, did you ever pick girl characters in fighting games? I feel like there was that one chick in what was her name? Katana from she's a Mortal Kombat character, right? That has those things that you can throw. I think that's the one girl that I liked in those games because any character that had the ability to like hit someone from across the map, that's a like a lot of the guys like that are brutes like Baraka, that guy with like the fist things and like the very like punch heavy power hitters always were a little difficult. Oh, in we're okay. We're talking fighting games. Kirby, I think Kirby's a female. Her in Super Smash Bros. Melee, Kirby wasn't bad. I believe Mewtwo was a girl. Mewtwo is also in that game. Great character to use. How's that? I think that's a 3 though. I think Kirby's a girl. Don't quote me. Quote me though. Jigglypuff's definitely a girl. Yeah, see, you know about Katana. Katana was the one. And as those games got older, they just kept making those girls look like more and more scandalous and like ridiculous. It was like kind of distracting how good the character looked. It was very weird. Yeah, here she is, Katana. She had, yup, those fans. That was the damn. I wish I could like project images on here, but those fans were the things you could throw, and they were very very useful. If we're talking racing games though, like Mario Kart or something like that, I was very I never raced with the I never was the girl characters for those games. Samus was a girl. Yeah, Lucky said I'm the only person that was using Samus. I used Samus. Samus was fire because Samus had that ball thing, and then Samus also had that like electric whip crap thing. Samus was fire. I didn't know for years that Samus was a girl. And then when I found out, I was like, that's pretty cool. And Samus, you could charge the ball thing. You could do like the and then just run around the map and not like use it. It was like when Donkey Kong had that wind up punch, the and then you could walk around the map and not use it. Those were great games. I played those games religiously. My cousin had those games. My brother and I would every time we went to their house, we would ball out on those. Yes. Lucky knows. Yeah, there's always the observing the Matrix said he went to an all boys boarding school and would use the girl characters to beat the other kids, and the kids would go through like a crisis, and it would change their view on the world. It is funny, like at that age, anything where like a girl character, God forbid, you actually played a girl and she won. That was like just you might as well just end it. There was no coming back from losing to a girl in a video game when you were 15, 12. I didn't have I don't have many girl cousins, but the few that I had didn't really play those games with us. One of our cousins was really into The Sims, but that's not like a Mario Kart or racing game. Double Dash was my shit. lucky. I was Double Dash. I liked Baby Bowser and Toad. Do I plan on getting GTA 6? Marvin's at. I would love to get. I'm a Grand Theft Auto baby. That same cousin I said that we would go over and play video games with. He was older. He's older than us, so he had. I remember being a kid and playing Vice City and taking the speaking of katanas, taking like a katana and lopping off heads at the beach, or just going with the chain gun and just airing out, a busy intersection. That was such a big part of my my upbringing. Vice City. Such a good time, man. Damn. So many memories. And then when I got older, San Andreas came out, and my best friend from home and I would just play that for hours on end. We would get a bunch of candy and just run that game religiously. It's just into the morning. So many fun memories with that one too. Shout out CJ. Hey Nathan, happy birthday. Happy belated. Everyone in the chat. Nathan turned 33 yesterday. You gonna party tonight? What's the drink of choice tonight? What's your birthday? What's the birthday fit? Give us the lay of the fit and your drink of choice. What do you got going on? And what's the plan? Why are you turning up? The bikes in San Andreas were incredible. The mega hop that you could do, like that OD bunny hop where you could jump on the house, was so fun. And they got like stupid fast when you could do like the turbo pedal and just like get on the freeway and then you could still shoot. Man, that was my game. I played that to the bone. Liberty City was gas. Love Liberty City. Played Liberty City all the time. I think Liberty City was the one that I played when I was in college when that came out? 2 bottles of Barefoot Red Moscato. Just want to get loose in my place with some dance music. That's a vibe. See, Nathan's on my kind of time. If you're gonna have a night, especially it's February. It's what is it called? I was gonna say 4th of July weekend. It's Valentine's Day weekend. Get a drink of your choice. Have some people come over to the crib, or if you want to be alone, do it alone. Just live it in your space. Stay home. Do it at home. Whatever you got planned, just do it at home. I like that vibe. What a range. What a music palette. David Guetta. In over. What else can we go down memory lane about? What else is going on, guys? This is fun. I was on the fence of doing this right now, and I was like, why not? That Calvin Harris album, and like the Funk Wave Bounce albums are incredible. But that first album he put out, like the big one, not first album, but the one that like blew him up, 18 months. Woo! Nothing but heat on 18 months. Feel So Close is on that. We Found Love is on that. Man, that is a freaking album. The Let's Go with Neo's on that. I honestly like lives. I wish YouTube wasn't so stingy about playing music, because I would like to play music and just hang like that more. But if I play music, then like they have all these copyright strikes, and it's really inconvenient and unfortunate. Damn, I don't want to bring the mood down, Nathan, but since you brought up that kind of music, check out I wonder if you guys have seen the Avicii doc, not the new one that came out. There's an old one about him, tragic life. But put some Avicii in your rotation tonight, Nathan. Another legend. Rest in peace. We talked about the boy in P&D, Drip Scarlet. We did a little bit, but the lighting was also trash at that point, so I could do another recap since you're here. I'll do a quick one. I thought it was kind of underwhelming. I had some of the lyrics up, like the whole staring at the tattoo while I'm fucking you from the back. Like, I wish it was my name, but it's not. That stuff doesn't do it for me. That could just be a me thing. And then the what else did I say? I liked the one song that seems to be getting the most attention. Why can't I not remember the name of this song? It's pretty embarrassing because I've said it 15 times on this stream. You guys know which one I'm talking about. Give Me a Hug. Yes, that one. And I also really like Die Trying. Yebba kills that. That's a great record. But the rest of it is like just, it's playable music. It's cool. I'm gonna listen to it. I sound like I'm hating on it. I'm going to listen to this a lot, but none of it like jumps out or stands out, I guess is what I'm saying. If that's okay. Sorry. I don't want to do the whole spiel again, but I feel like I'm literally in this place right now of life where I'm seeing so many fakes get exposed. So I'm riding for the boy and connect with a lot of the songs. That's dope. I love Drake. Drake is still my preferred, artist. So yeah, like, but that's the thing. You can be a fan of someone and not like jump out the window for them. You don't have to crash out on their behalf. You don't have to have your voice crack every time you talk about them. That's weird, especially as another grown man. Yeah, I never understood that. They're like overly passionate about just like the music. You don't have to yell at people because you like Drake more than them when you're in a room with a bunch of people that also like Drake. The thing that's going on in hip hop right now, and I feel like I should do this on the podcast, but I'll do it here too. It's like it's very much mirroring the extremism that we're seeing in politics. It's like you're either, if you are Republican, then it means you love Trump and you don't see anything wrong with anything he's doing. You have to defend every single move he makes. He's the best person in the world. You have to love everything he does. And if you're a Democrat, then the same goes to whoever the hell they choose next. Kamala's the best person that ever existed. We knew she was the one. It's like you have to be so over the top into the chosen person of whatever fringe or whatever group you're trying to represent. And that's just not the case. Like, I feel like we're neglecting nuance when it comes to fandom or support. So in short, like, and I've said this so many times, Drake lost the battle, but I listen to Drake's music significantly more. Drake's an artist that I will always listen to more than Kendrick, but I can also say he got smoked in the battle. I don't know why we can't do that anymore. Why does it have to be like Drake put out a classic today? It's all right. Like, the album's cool. It's like not earth shattering. It's just more Drake and P&D. I don't know why everything's got to be so like, you don't have to convince me that you like the guy more. That's weird. You're old as shit. Stop like losing your you know, your fucking emotions and yelling at people because you like Drake. It's weird. That shit is gross. Be passionate about your fucking self, your career, your family. Get a family. Do something. I'm a soft Democrat. That's hilarious. I probably am too. I gotta run back. Honestly, never mind. I think that'll grow on me. I think when it came out, we were so all taken off guard that I don't think I probably gave it the proper. I was like, "Oh shit, a Drake album," and in my mind, like the rest of us were probably like, "Oh yeah, we're getting like a rap album or something like that." And obviously that wasn't. But I gotta revisit um, a lot of those records because I feel like I didn't give it the time that it probably deserved. Yeah, that so overnight I'm sorry, overnight. Observing the Matrix said if you're on a yacht or a catamaran, honestly, never mind it. Yeah, like there's certain settings you want to hear certain music in. Like when Honestly Nevermind came out, I was at RIP. I was at the 4040 club. That wasn't the right setting, at least not for me. I want to be like outside. I want to be sunny. I want to be lost with like my inhibitions and have a nice little buzz going on, staring at the sunset, maybe catching a wave, literally. Sticky's fire. That song hit. Yeah, the Manhattan 4040 Club. Yeah. This was I mean, whenever that came out, however many years ago, it was still open. Jimmy Cooks is the last song on Honestly Nevermind. Drip Skylark. It's the one song where everyone's like, oh shoot, he's rapping again. There's rap. That's it. That was on that. Yeah, 21 got off on that one too. I like that record. I need to get some sleeves. I'm cold as shit right now. What else can we discuss on a Saturday night? Yeah. Yeah. What else is going on? You guys seeing Elon Musk giving press conferences in the Oval Office? Because that's completely normal. The hell is going on? Oh yeah, then there's another woman that came out and said Elon um is the father of her child. I believe the kid's 5 months old. I believe this is number 13. There's something seriously wrong with that guy. It's insane how much money he's made since Trump's gone into office and how much override he has and how much his voice seems to matter. When it comes to politics, I understand he's important. He's wealthy. What he says carries weight, but it shouldn't carry weight to the extent that it does politically. That's what I'm saying. Jabari said, talk about the All-Star game format. What is it this year? What do they do? How's it different? I'm not familiar with how they changed it. Which you did remind me, I do want to put a stream on of the festivities. I can put that on my phone while we're on here. Hopefully it's on here, actually. I don't know if it's going to be. Uh-oh, do I not get that on this? Damn. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Basketball. Shoot. Oh, I got to find a stream site. Does anybody have a stream site? 4-team tournament style. What the hell? I do not know that. I'm going to look that up right now. Let's see. So how does that work? The article didn't give me any good information. Hold on, let me do a couple brief reading. NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Yeah. I don't get it. Do they play? Sunday's tournament will feature 4 teams, with the 4th being determined by Friday's Rising Stars game. The other 3 were selected via the draft earlier this month. Inside the NBA. This All-Star tournament will feature a 4th team that will... Okay. So the 4th, it will be the winner of Friday's Rising Stars tournament. So the winner of the Rising Star, the team that wins the Rising Stars tournament will be the 4th team that goes into this pool. This will mark the 4th year in which the Rising Stars event will feature a 3-game tournament, teams filled with NBA rookie and sophomores, along with G League players. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I think that's what it's like. OGs, it's like USA versus the international as well. It looks like I don't know. They keep changing shit. It's hard to keep up. It's always a little confusing. Interesting stuff, guys. Whatever. I'll be watching it. We'll see what happens. What else is going on outside of basketball? We were talking about Elon earlier. Yeah, Elon is a special case. Is my elbow still messed up? I've scabbed it playing basketball. I don't know what skit you're referring to, but I do love Drewski. He's hilarious. I saw the clip of him at the celebrity game doing the thinking he was going to win the MVP. Is very funny. What do you mean the killer has been identified? What killer? What are you talking about? Oh, I heard about that show, the Surf Club. I listened to Matt and Shane's secret podcast. Obviously, love Shane and Matt. And they had Drewski on recently. Very funny. If you like Drewski, and if you're not familiar with Matt and Shane, that's a good entry episode. They were talking about him having that show. It's very funny episode. I didn't know it came out yet. I want to check that out. I like Drewski a lot. In over, he said he had some studs on there too. I saw that in the interview, in the podcast episode. He was talking about the kind of girls they got on the show. It's very funny. What else is going on in the world today? If you're just joining us, or if you were not here, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that my next episode is with my good friend Clay from Love is Blind. So I didn't do a lot of the current topic stuff because we shot it on Thursday. So here to give you any takes on anything that happened over the week that I will probably not be addressing in the episode itself. In over. Yeah, that's the song from that album. I keep singing that in my head. Die Trying. That's the one. I can't decide if you shouldn't leave you, say goodbye. It's killing me inside. Why won't you choose work other than a decade since I've cried? I was gonna flip by. Should I fix myself a drink tonight or should I not? I'm indifferent on the matter. And all my presents show my affection. Flowers and diamonds, that's just as good. I don't even know what to make. It's changing. Not you changing your life. I usually at home I'll have I like to make Negronis at home. I've also been on and this is before my dry January and even since. I've only had like a few drinks since. Um but I've really taken a liking to martinis, which is funny because vodka is probably my least favorite alcohol, but I love a dirty martini. There's something very good about dirty martini. That's what I should have picked up today. I should have gone out and picked up. I don't have any olive juice in my apartment. I do have what do you call it? Vodka. Damn. I should have picked that up earlier. Cuz I think I have everything for a Negroni. But I don't want to I don't know. I just don't want to have like a cocktail yet. Maybe later. I don't know. I also have zero plans at the moment, so I don't know if I just want to. If I'm just gonna drink and be home, then I don't need a drink. You know. It's kind of where I'm at with alcohol these days. I just don't need to have it just to have it. I wish I liked gin more, to be honest. But gin is usually good with, well, mezcal Negroni. Yeah, that's my shit. If I were to make a Negroni, that would be a mezcal Negroni. The Tanqueray gin is like, to me at least, pairs very well with floral, elderflower, that kind of flavor palette. But I can't do like, I've never been a gin and soda guy. I've never been like a gin outside of that. I don't even like a gin martini, to be honest. I know a lot of people that love gin, so salute to them. I know a few people that really rock with gin. Yeah, that pine, that like tastes like evergreen. Bombay. Oh, Drake just hit like a big auto tune lyric. I'm listening to the album again. And Somebody Loves Me, he has like a Who's Out There For Me run, and he's just like, it's so auto tuned. Eh. Tell us about some Dreamville shit. I got nothing to tell you, man. I got some. It's nothing worth sharing. I know there's somebody. Oh, my nose looks red. Has it been that runny or raw? Pause. Is J. Cole all right? Yeah, he just celebrated his birthday a few weeks ago. He's having a great time. Guarantee that. January 28th. That Celibacy song, I'm listening to that one now. I don't know. Meh. Is this what you want? Favorite J. Cole album? I mean, it's got his 2014 Forest Hills. I mean, that's, come on. It's crazy. Absolutely insane project, top to bottom, flawless. Damn, that's got a severe snow alert. It's cooked for the Northeast tonight. Love For Your Eyes Only is very. I like the jazziness of For Your Eyes Only. I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard For Your Eyes Only, I forget what song it was. I cried at Damn, what was the name of that song? I was also going through like a really rough time. That was when I was in Chicago and just like everything was really difficult. She's Mine is beautiful. Yeah. Damn, now you got me want to listen to this album. It's too sad though. What did K Dot say that made you quit weed? She's mine. And I'm listening to the Mac Miller Balloonerism because obviously. I'll get a drip when I walk. I wish everybody wasn't so pressed about the the Drake Kendrick P&D thing because at this point it's honestly ruining the being a fan of music and just like opening my phone and going on Twitter or looking on Instagram and or just like catching a podcast clip or seeing people just like yell at each other. It's really discouraging and it's like really taken away from the art of music because at this point it doesn't feel like it's about the music or the art at all. It's just about how can we hate this person no matter who it is, which is really lame because that's not why people put out music. That's not why we enjoy music. And that's not what art like that's not how this shit should be consumed or interpreted as hate or like blind hate or blind loyalty. That stuff is lame. I really don't like the state of where music, hip hop in particular, is right now. I think it's terrible and it's exhausting. I can't read another think piece about how Kendrick had 18 shoelaces, which represent the 18 snakes from the 18 rivers of the 18 Chappaqua have like, and all of a sudden that's a history of Compton. I don't stop. There's too much of that. And the inverse of that, there's too much just like just even with the Dre, it's just like not everything is something. Just listen to the damn music. I stopped reading a lot of hip hop journalism and blogs and stuff because a lot of the opinions seem rather opportunistic and incentivized for SEO, search engine optimization, and clicks, rather than like, you know, writing a compelling or honest piece about the performance itself or the art itself. I think a lot of people realize that the moment is hot to pile on to one person or to cling on to one person and prop them as a savior or prop this other person as a villain. And then that becomes the voice of your publication for the next, what are we on, like 8 months? It's exhausting. And it's cheap. I don't plan on reading or discussing or not discussing. I don't plan on reading or hearing any professional opinions, talking heads opinions on this album. Because truthfully, I don't care. I'm going to listen down because there's some songs in it that I like. There's some songs I'll skip, but that's just how it's going to happen. I don't need to give my throat to Drake because he put a classic out. Nor do I have to kick his back in for having like 3 songs or 4 songs or 5 songs that I'm going to skip. Who cares? Just listen to the damn music if you like it. And if you don't listen to it. I was at the gym today, or was it today? You know, yesterday I went to the gym. I was listening to, when I was running my errands, I was listening to the Drake P&D album all day while I was running errands. I went to the gym. I listened to GNX. I was like, this is great. I listened to both these guys who are at the top of the industry are putting out music consistently. It was nice to shop looking for, I bought a bunch of flowers and shit. It was nice to go flower shopping and hear Drake and Party talk about, you know, how they're breaking some chick's celibacy or how they want to get her on a private jet and change her life and pay off her rent and get her a G-Wagon and stare at a guy's name on an ass tattoo. That was cool to listen to when I'm buying baby's breath and a daisy chrysanthia flower bouquet. That was fine. And then I changed. I put on my workout top, some nice, you know, Lululemon pants, put a beanie on, my puffer jacket, walk to the gym. Sorry, Drake P&D. Time's up. Next. GNX time. I'm trying to throw weights to hit a J3. I'm trying to fucking PR to the when Kendrick yells mustard. Pause. That sounds like crazy, but you know what I mean. If you're working out, you know what I mean by that. I'm trying to max out to these West Coast beats. That was fun. And then I went to the sauna. And then in the sauna, I just sit alone with my thoughts, which is cool. I'm not running from anything. I like sitting in my thoughts. More lately than ever before. And then I'll go to that shower at the gym. And then I'll get my stuff and I'll walk home and put my AirPods on and I'll either, do I want to detox from music? Do I want to listen to a podcast? Or do I put on another album or play something? I think I listened to a podcast on that walk home. I don't remember which one. A comedian podcast, obviously. But that was it. And I feel like that's what most people do. And I feel like we don't need to be so angry and charged about these men who do not know us at all, nor care to know us at all. We don't have to make our personalities them. You can just be yourself, and they can have their role in your life. For me, Drake's R&B is perfect for the flower day. I'll listen to GNX at the gym. That's what it should be like. You should just do whatever in situationally, listen to whatever you want. I currently have Mac Miller's Balloonerism playing in my ear. If I took a plane and went to Puerto Rico or the DR tomorrow, I'm listening to that Bad Bunny album. I haven't listened to that album once since it came out. It's not my type of music. But guess what? As soon as I touch land and that, so I'm putting that shit on immediately. That's how I feel about music. It's so situational. I luckily I don't have friends. That's actually not true. I have one friend that's works with TDE, so he's very loyal. He's also from LA. It's like a whole thing, but I understand his role in the whole ecosystem. But like, I didn't realize how exhausting it was talking to people or pretending to even give a shit what the people think that are like so diehard and like refuse, like the blind ignorance, refuse to see any imperfections with the artist that they love. And I hope those people aren't like that in real life about like themselves or other people in their lives, because that's not healthy. It's really weird. It's unsettling. You're better than that, especially when you have like a platform to speak and people listen to you religiously. You shouldn't talk like that. It's weird. Especially when you have like other people around you or like work with the same company, write for the same publication, or like in this literally in the same room as you, telling you otherwise and giving you like facts and opinions that directly counter everything you're saying and make sense. But you're so overly like enthralled with everything that the guy you love does that you can't even fathom questioning any move they make or doubting anything that they've ever done or entertaining the possibility that they may have lost this battle or been outrapped or were outperformed. Or and talking to people that are like that is awful. That's like talking to Trump. Who wants to talk to somebody like that? That's just whack. Everything he does is the best. I had the best this. I'm the best at this. America was trash before. I'm the best at. And it's like, dude, why do I even want to? I can't even talk to you. Nothing you say is going to. Nothing I say is going to cut through to you. So I'm done because you're a fucking idiot. And if you want to believe everything you say is true, good for you, buddy. Hold on to that. You got that. You're a big boy. You're just a big little man. Shit is gross. But I say all that because you can also choose how you consume content. You can choose who you listen to. You can choose who you support. And some people feel like because if the views are up and if the engagement's high, then it must be positive. It must be a good thing. That's, the results are there. We're hitting milestones. That's unfortunately not how it ages. You look crazy in the limelight. You look crazy nearly immediately. People are watching it because it's odd how much you care. Shout out George Bush. Space Donkey said they were throwing shoes at Bush. Now he's beloved. Bush and Obama are very good friends. That's like my favorite relationship. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the comments. I've just been rambling. But point is, you guys can choose what you listen to. You have the power to, as a consumer, to take in whatever you want. Don't cloud your head. Don't cloud your Don't muddy your thoughts with awful takes and bullshit and nonsense. I desperately need my chapstick, and I don't know where it is. I really want to find it. Give me like 2 seconds. I think I know where it is. Got it. Quick line break is hilarious. I am sniffly though. My nose is runny, so I've been sniffling a lot. I'm not a big gambler, surf club. Nah. I don't hate a casino though. I just don't like gambling. I'll play some blackjack though. Shoot, since we're talking about it, since it came up, I rented I've been rewatching the James Bond movies. I don't know if I talked about this yet. I rented Casino Royale. What a freaking that's a top 5 movie. It is so good. If you haven't seen the James Bond movies, the Daniel Craig ones, or even if you haven't seen them in a while, watch Casino Royale. It is so damn good. I love Casino Royale. But yeah, there's a lot of card playing in Casino Royale, poker in particular, poker tournament. Oh, Surf Club, watch it. Oh man, I'm about to bless you. Pause. It's the first Daniel Craig Bond film too, so it's the first of that series. So you should watch them all. The second one is okay. Quantum of Solace, it's meh, it's all right. Spectre's good. Skyfall's incredible, and then it just kind of goes in there. But Casino Royale is so damn good. Do I see music going heavy into AI? Adam's asking. I think there's a lane for that. I don't. I'm not. I'm always discouraged by that stuff. Because I don't want to take the. I like the imperfections and the impurities that come with human error and like humans making products and making music in particular. Um, I don't like when things are automated. It takes like the soul out of it, or it takes the emotion out of it. So I don't personally. I'm not a crazy about that route. If music goes that way. Yeah, Nathan knows the vibes of Casino Royale. That's a damn good album. Damn good movie. And shout out to what's her name, the actress that plays Vesper, the Bond girl. She didn't want to play that role initially, and then they came back to her, and she eventually like cracked and said fine, and she like kind of changed the scope of what a Bond girl is because she's not like your classic like bombshell bimbo look. She's like she's smart character, and she's beautiful, but it's not like your typical what you would envision a Bond girl to look like. Eva Green, that's her name. Shout out Eva Green. I don't know what else she's been in. I think I looked her up. That was definitely her biggest role. I mean, that's a huge, huge role. I don't like that Timeless record. I mentioned that before. I'm not a fan of that record. What else can we talk about, gang? I have no luck on this NBA All-Star stream. Kind of cooked. I don't rap. Surf Club. I can see that. Wagwan. Didn't another plane or two fall out the sky? Pretty sure there's another plane dilemma. Florida crash. There's one in Florida. Look like another small plane. Jabari, yes. Yo, my body's still sore from basketball this past week. It's crazy. It's been like freaking 4 days, 5 days. Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. Yeah, 3 days. This Mac album is so damn good. Like when you go in the room door. Niggas that stones. Put on the record. Let's get stoned. Let's get stoned. All right. I think we don't have anything else to talk about. I might slide. gonna try to figure out how to watch this 3-point contest, gang. Thanks for kicking it. I'll be back on at some point. You know how I like to do these randomly and periodically. If you want to watch this later, it's available. It'll be on my YouTube channel. I'll make a little thumbnail for it. We'll see if Dame wins. It sounds like Dame won in the chat. Mac Miller a goat. Yeah, he is. He has a great song with Cameron. That's on Macadelic, right? Peace, y'all. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay warm. It's rainy and trash in New York, but enjoy the night. Nathan, happy birthday, my dog. Have a good celebration with the peoples. We'll catch up soon, everybody. Thanks for jumping in.